All right, just wanted to go over a subject that comes up a lot with my clients, especially new clients, obviously, is meal plans. It's typical, and kind of give a definition of long meal plan. It's typical amongst trainers to write out exactly what they want their people to eat, like every meal, maybe down to the ounces and whatnot of this type of meat, this type of carb, so on and so forth, so that these clients know exactly what to eat for every single meal. And that definitely sounds appealing, right? That's nice. A lot of us like to be able to kind of, shut our brains off and not have to worry about it and just do what we're told, right? Sometimes that makes fitness easy. And I agree that there are some benefits to that. Now let me just talk about why I don't do meal plans, why I prefer just to give people macronutrient goals. I am not opposed to helping them find a combination, a sample perfect day, a sample meal plan of how they can hit those macros. But why I don't like to just write you a meal plan and send you on your way. One, macros are fluid. Okay, so they're changing. They can be changing as often as every week. Okay, if you're cutting or if you're trying to gain weight, either way, you're likely going to need to manipulate your calories fairly often. So the time requirement to rewrite a meal plan every time someone just needs a small adjustment to their calories might not be worth the effort in that regard, right? When we could simply just make an adjustment to a number. Also, my biggest reason that I don't do meal plans is education, right? So I want to teach people how to do fitness. I want to teach them how to manipulate their own calories. I want someone to know what's in their food. If I write you a meal plan, you'll know how to eat that meal plan, right? But what are you going to do 3 months, 6 months, 6 years from now? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to pull out that meal plan and eat that same old garbage? Like, no, like you're not going to do that. And why do people fall off the wagon? Because they're on a damn meal plan and they can't eat that same old stuff for 6 months, right? So, I recently had a client, and I love you, but reach out and be like, yeah, my last trainer just gave me a meal plan and I just ate it for months and it was great. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Okay. Like, first of all, you're not a dog, so eat some different food here and there, right? But second of all, you didn't learn anything, right? What you just proved to me was that from your last trainer, you didn't learn what's in your food, right? And that's evident because these people will often be struggling to figure out, hey, what is in my food? Like, how do I get more carbs? How do I get more protein? How do I keep my fat from spiking up? Because that you don't have any clue what's in your food. So when you track macronutrients and you learn how to manipulate food to hit body composition goals, you learn what's in the food. You learn that, oh, bananas have approximately, 25 carbs. You learn that, so many ounces of chicken is going to give you so many grams of protein. You learn that, oh man, I better not eat that. That's got 18 grams of fat. That's a lot, right? So you start to educate yourself of what's in your food. And that way, when you and I aren't training anymore, you can manage your own body composition. Okay, so education. I don't want to create dependence. I feel like if I write you a meal plan, that's me giving you a crutch, and it requires you to come to me every single time you want to make a change. Like, I'm not trying to fill myself with that kind of business. Like, I want you to learn, grow, and move on, right? I want you to be an educated human being that can go on the rest of their life knowing how to manipulate their food to hit their goals. Okay, education. I would rather teach you every single thing I know than keep you in the dark and keep you dependent upon paying me for my knowledge, right? Now, there will likely never be a time that most people want to learn how to program and how to gain muscle and get to that point that I know, right? But at least with their food, I want people to be educated to where they're not in the dark and they only know how to lose weight when someone tells them exactly what to eat. One final thing that I don't like about meal plans is micronutrient, I don't know, let's say diversity, right? So even if you write a good meal plan that has plenty of healthy foods, you might end up lacking certain vitamins and minerals in certain areas. So having a little variety in your diet can help you fill in some of those voids. So I, again, prefer to see people eating variety of healthy foods. I don't want it all coming from junk. I want you to eat lots of different types of vegetables and fruits and lots of different types of lean meat. So that you can get different vitamins and minerals, and we're not locked into this one meal plan that has this set of vitamin and minerals, and then we're stuck, right? So those are my main reasons that I don't typically do meal plans. Happy to help someone figure out how to hit those numbers, but I'm not gonna write a meal plan.